Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It's Hitman23, and here on my channel, on the Hitman23 channel, we like to give options. So here's your option. I'm going to tell you now. This video is going to be a long video. Went to a card show today. I picked up quite a bit of stuff and a few other things I picked up this week, and I just want to kind of just get it all shown here so I can get it cataloged and put away. So it's gonna be a long video, so get some popcorn, come back and forth. I just wanted to let you guys know. So it was a good show today at the Y in Naples. So it's the monthly Southwest Florida sports card show, and like I've said before, they hold 2 a month, one here in Naples, usually more at the beginning of the month, and then toward the end of the month, there's one up in North Fort Myers. I attend the Naples one every month as I can, and then once I'll probably go up to the Fort Myers one every 2 to 3 months. I'll hit that one as well. So great time, great day today, lots of cool stuff, pickups wise. Got to talk to some vendors. It was really cool because one of the vendors I bought from is a relative of a current YouTuber, and if you haven't seen it yet, Brandon's Baseball Cards put out a video about it today, and I just wanted to, it was really funny, it was cool. So I go to this guy's table and we're talking, and I don't know how we got on the subject, but he goes, yeah, he's like, there's this guy who does unopened, baseball cards, very into it, has got an amazing collection. And I said, yeah, it's funny. I said, I watch a guy on YouTube. I go, he goes by the name of Brandon. He goes, that's my brother. So I met Brandon's brother Dylan today, and Brandon has talked about Dylan on his channel. And I know Dylan and he go to the National a lot, and they have a really, seems like a very tight brotherly relationship. And I just got to say, Dylan was awesome. I stayed at his table for a while, bought some really fun stuff from him, and he was able to break my cherry on yet another new addition to my collection, something I didn't have in my collection, and I'll get to that later. So it's coming. It's cool. And I'm glad to actually have one. I'm glad to actually get one from somebody I kind of know. And if I know somebody, I like to support them. So I was able to do that today. He had a quarter box, so I hit his quarter box fairly hard. He had dollar boxes I went through. He had some really cool stuff in there. So I picked some stuff definitely off of Dylan. And let's get right into the cards. The first things I will show you are the stuff that I actually picked out of his little stack. These are all quarter cards. So these are really fun little pieces to add. So this is the I got 3 of these. This is a 1991 Kellogg's Corn Flakes Baseball Greats. These are the 3D cards. This is the Raleigh Fingers. So I pick these up whenever I can find them. So that's a cool one. They definitely have a very throwback look to them. I picked up the Warren Spawn. And you can see the cool 3D action. These are made by Sports Flicks. And this is what the back of them looks like. So really cool little blurb on the back of them. And I picked up the Lefty Steve Carlton. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to try to go through quick as possible. Here's a cool one I didn't have at the collectabooks. I got the Charles Mann collectabooks. Didn't have that in the PC. So pick that up. And guys, like I've said before, and as you see the stuff I'm showing you, some of this stuff fits specific PCs. Other stuff I pick up just for fun. Like it strikes my fancy, so I'll pick it up, especially at the prices. I believe after all said and done with everything I purchased from Dylan, these were probably less than 25 cents, and then the dollar cards were probably less than $1. So it's just fun pickups. How about one for the catcher's collection? This is a Tyler Marlette, and he is a catcher or this is a Marlins card, right? Yeah, I think this is a Marlins. I don't think it doesn't say on the front. No, it's Seattle. Sorry, it's Seattle. I thought that was going to be funny. I thought his name is Tyler Marlette, and he played for the Marlins, but it's not. It's the Seattle Mariners cards. But yeah, just no-name prospect in the gear, so picked it up. And here's a Ben Grieve Topps Tech. And here's a 2008 Topps Chrome Jabba Chamberlain for the Yankee team set. David Price 2011 Topps. I'm building the 2011 Topps set. Just picked up a few of those. Here's a Tsuyoshi Niokia. Yeah, I'm not going to try that again. And how about an Aaron Crow? That can go good in my Animals PC. And how about a nice, this is a 1997, I think. 97 Topps Football, Jerome the Bus Bettis. And I'll also pick up some, I'll pick up Football Hall of Famers, single franchise guys. How about this one? This is a nice, these I get confused with toward the end of Topps's last run in football. I think this is looks like 2013 Topps Football. Got the Tony Gonzalez doing a slam dunk of the football over the uprights. And here's a cool museum collection of Ryan Howard. It's a thickie. Ryan Howard. And how about a nice 1987 Topps traded Reggie Jackson in his A's uniform. That is his final card for his career. So I think I had it already, but I picked it up. The Baseball Wit game piece. I got the Jose Canseco. On the back, there's some questions, some trivia questions. That's cool. And a now and then from a couple years ago's Heritage. It is just a Christian Yelich. This is the 1970 version. So this is what, 2020, I guess. Yeah, I got to do the math and I can't. I think that's 2020 Heritage. Just a nice 1977 common. Nice shape. Elliott Maddox. I either need it for my set. I'll check the set first. If not, it'll go into the team set. And how about a nice Buddy Bell there? Nice card. How about the Toy Cannon? I think this was his last year. He actually has a card of himself on the Yankees and the Burger King set. And how about a nice Frank White? He's an all-time Royal. Played his whole career there. And then a cool Ralph Garr, speedster, batting champion. And can't go wrong with a little Oscar Gamble action. And he said, yeah, wearing number 23. Pre-Donnie Baseball, baby. Pre-Donnie Baseball. So it looks like he might be in the cage there. How about a nice this is 1989, Bo Jackson. And how about a 1985 Topps Update, Billy Martin. Gotta love the Billy Martin action there. And then how about same set, the Earl Weaver. Earl left the Orioles for a couple years in the early 80s. I think it was like 82, 83. He wasn't there 84, and then he came back. Gold Standard, Joe DiMaggio. This is an insert, I think 2012 Topps. That'd be cool for a that card's like perfect. Would be perfect for an autograph right there. How about the mail-in? Remember these bad boys, the 1983 glossy mail-ins? I got the Mike Schmidt. Shout out to all my Phillies friends. Rough season for you guys as well. I'll pick up a Larry Bird when I can find one for a quarter. NBA Hoops Larry Bird. This is like 1990 or 91. I think it's 1990, yeah. How about an 81 Topps All-Star Bucky Dent? Love the All-Star cards between 1975 and 1981. Again, this is all set building stuff. A 2006 Topps Roy Halladay. Doc. And then same set. I got a Ricky Nolasco rookie card. I like the 2006 Topps. Couple of Yankee Stadium Legacy Donnie baseballs. Don't know if I had them, but I did. There's so many of them. I just pick them up when I see them. So if it doesn't go into the Yankee Stadium Legacy collection, it'll go into the Donnie collection. Here's another one. So there's that. How about a Donnie Star sticker? I think I already had it, but he's in the cage there, so that could go in the cage PC. How about a 1987 Leaf Don Mattingly? And how, again, most of these I have, but I'll just pick them up when they're really inexpensive like this. 86 Fleer Donnie baseball. Here's a cool Bernie Williams from the Victory card game set. So I didn't have that one on the back. I guess it's a card game, I'm assuming. I don't even know. Yeah, it says triple, so I'm sure it's some game. I never got into it. And then I got a little grouping. I just love this card. It's one of my favorite trophy cards. There's 5 of them here. I'm gonna wind up doing a whole binder page of those. Got the 87 Jose Canseco. Love that card. Just a great card. And that was the first trophy card I saw in 1987 in packs. I didn't know they were making them again, because they stopped for a few years. The last year they had the trophies on the cards was 78. So from 79 all the way through to 87, there were no cups on the cards. And then I was, buying these crazily. And I don't remember, it wasn't too many packs into my 87 ripping days. But I saw that and I was like, they're back. They're back. I was so excited to see that. And just brought me right back into that whole thing. How about a 1986 Lenny Dykstra rookie? I didn't have that. I picked that up. I think I picked that up for his player run. 1981 Ken Singleton. This guy was a really underrated player, really solid player. About an 86 Donruss Craig Nettles. So weird seeing him in a uniform other than the Yankees. Even though he came up with the Indians, I still always just think of him as a Yankee. And how about the 86 Donruss Lenny Dykstra rookie? You gotta get the tops and the Donruss. And then how about a Cecil Fielder rookie for a quarter? Why not? What the hey? Always love this one. 82 Donruss Reggie in the classic Reggie swing follow through. Just what a classic picture, image, whatever it is. That image is burned into my head. As much as guys strike out now, and Reggie definitely did his fair share of striking out, you don't see guys swinging like that anymore. That just, I don't know, it's just so different. You don't really see that style. Here's an Andrew Miller from the 2007 Topps. This is obviously his rookie card. How about a Drake's? I think this is at 84, 85. I think it's 85 maybe. How about a Drake's Dave Winfield? And the backs are a little different than the regular Topps. I believe that's 85. And here I actually got the triumvirate of Len Dykstra rookies. There's the Fleer. Oh, Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Dykstra. What an interesting cat. Frank Viola for the Getting the Band Back Together PC. Can't have a band without a violist in your band. And how about a Quaker Chewy Dave Winfield? Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Dave Winfield. So those are the un-top-loaded cards. So now we're going to go to the top-loaded cards. And we're going to start off with this 2024 Pete Alonso All-Star Game card. Very cool there. I like those little subsets. Put those together. Here's a Topps Big League Joey Votto in the cage. And it's like a blue foil. Very cool card. How about a 1987 Don Mattingly 35th anniversary? Not sure if I had that or not, but again, just grabbed it. Love these. I tell you this, I probably have bought more Heritage this year than I have in a long time. I just love the product. I love it so much. I'm actually working on a second set of Heritage. Yes. My first set's not even complete. I still have some high numbers I got to grab. So I have enough for a second set because I just dig it too much, and I love opening those packs. And was seeing these today. I saw a bunch of them, and I grabbed them. It's the All-Star, but this is the Chrome version. I have a few of them in here, you'll see. I got the Jordan, which is actually a high number. So getting the Chrome version as well. Love the All-Star cards from that era. I wish they would go back to doing something like that. How about an Own the Game of Jose Ramirez, one of my favorite non-Yankee players. Kind of a return insert set. These were in the tops in the late 90s, I think 98, 99, 2000. They had Own the Game inserts, and now they're back. I'm not going to even try to tell you what year that's from. It's either this year or last year or something. Again, another fun, subset or insert set now. They did, last year, they did Women in Baseball. I grabbed the Rachel Folden. That's cool. Like putting those little sets together. This is just one of those cards where, I don't actively seek them out, but it was just to me is a very beautiful image. Anything on Top Stadium Club is beautiful, and it's a chrome version of the Barry Larkin from 2024. I just thought that was a really nice image. So I grabbed that. There's some junk from the label that was on there. So picked up that Barry Larkin. Another fun, cool little insert set. I guess it's from last year. Again, yeah, I'm not going to even... Well, maybe I will attempt since I do have my monocle right here. It's this year, 2025 Topps. All-Star Game, greats. Anytime I see an Alfonso Soriano in a Yankee uniform, I will pick it up. So grab that bad boy. And here is a cool optic Buster Posey in the gear. So that is a great looking card. Fantastic. And you can't tell it's not licensed. Here's another one of those all-star cards, chrome. Marcus Semien. And here is an insert from last year's Heritage. This is the Enshrined into Cooperstown. Got the Bob Gibson. This is from 2024 Heritage. And here's another one from 2024 Heritage. It's the Fred Lynn Files. And Lynn launches Game 6 long ball. So last year at Heritage, they did a little homage insert set for Fred Lynn because, back in 1975, Fred Lynn came up and won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season. First person to do so. Followed by Ichiro when he did it in 2001. Another insert set from last year. We got these team cards. I guess you would just call them team cards. So these are inserts, not like super easy to pull. So when I see those, I grab them. Here is a Jurickson Profar Chrome, but this is a refractor version of the All-Star card. So grab that. How about this nice one of Hideki Matsui? Again, anytime I see a Yankee card of Hideki Matsui, I will buy it. And this year's Heritage insert through the years. You got the 1985 Dwight Gooden. And here is another cool insert set from this year. They brought back the First Pitch. This is an insert set, and it is Jason Tatum from the Boston Celtics in his cool St. Lou jersey. And here is a Chipper Jones. Same deal. This guy had a really nice season this year. Hit over 40 home runs. I think actually 45 or 46 home runs for the Rays. Junior Caminero. Nice 89 throwback rookie card. Very cool. Here's just a nice Sal Perez refractor from 2023. Nice looking card there. And here is a cool chrome of Daniel Schneemann. But the reason I bought it is because of that right there. The flying helmet. We had the Flying Burrito brothers. Now we have the Flying Helmet brothers. So that goes in the Flying Helmet PC. And here is a flashback from the 2022 Heritage. It's the 1973 one. So, like, I think it was 2022. So, don't think I had that one. Here's a Ben Rice Chrome rookie card. Pick that up, $1. So, a really nice season for the Yankees. See where he goes. He needs to bone up on the defense a little bit, which, you know, is good. And work with him. Maybe they should have Anthony Rizzo work with him a little bit at first. We'll see if he's going to catch again next year. Don't know what's going to happen with the team with Austin Wells, who I like, but man, just, you know, swings at every first pitch no matter where it's at, and just, you know, has had some timely hits here and there, but just is not consistent enough. You can't have a bunch of 220 hitters in your lineup. It just doesn't work. Here's an Alec Boehm All-Star Chrome from Heritage. A Ricky Henderson Fire, which I don't believe I had. This is 20, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you every year because it'll just make this video way too long. This is this year's Mike Trout from the All-Star Game set. So pick that up. It's so weird now, man, seeing Mike Trout in the bargain bins. It's like, wow. It's like crazy. Crazy how the mighty have fallen. How about a nice Sam Huff? What is this one? Reserved rookie. But again, it's just the gear. The gear, baby. The gear. Very nice. Very nice. Here's another one of those MLB All-Star Game greats. I like this one a lot. There was a bunch in there. I just picked out the couple that I really like. This one's really cool. The Rod Carew. I like that photo. That's really cool. Looks awesome. That old Angels uniform. Fantastic stuff. Here's a new age performer. We got the Julio Rodriguez. And don't know if that's his rookie. I don't think it's his rookie year. I'm not 100% sure. But again, I build those heritage sets and those inserts. And yes, the rabbit hole is starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger in this area. Because I love these so much. Man, I just love baseball cards. I just can find any excuse. Any excuse to pick something up to, like, add to a PC or to start another PC. It's just, it's insanity. It's insanity, but it's fun insanity. How about some Rookie Cup parallels? This year's Rookie Cup of Mason Wynn in the Sepia. So, yup. I'm just doing it. Mason Miller, who's now a Padre. And we got the Wyatt Langford. And then we got I got the whole regular team here, regular Chrome, except for a couple. I got the Jackson Merrill. These are all Chromes. I got the Mason Miller. I got the Wyatt Langford. I got the Paul Skeens. How long will he be a Pirate for? That dude needs to sell the team. It's horrible. It's horrible what some of these owners pull. Jackson Churio, who has moved on to the NLCS. Go Brewers! Go Brewers. Colton Cowser. Love me some Rookie Cups. Yeah. Actually, is that a refractor? That's a refractor. I didn't even realize that. So I got the refractor version. Shota Imanaga. Mason Wynn. And needed this guy for the team set. Duke Ellis, who I didn't even know if he played a game for the Yankees this year. He's got cards in this in Heritage in here. I don't even know if he played a game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I forget what this insert set's called for this year's Heritage. Player icons. That's what they are. Player icons. So I got that one. Here's another one of these first pitches. This is Mark Long down at Chase Field. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. Here's another woman in baseball, Jessica Mendoza. How about a 1996 Topps Chrome Hideo Nomo Rookie Cup? The first year Topps did Chrome, 1996. That's a great great image. I love that one. Giving autographs. Very nice. Man, I remember when he came up. He was, man, his cards are going crazy. Everybody's looking for Nomo baseball cards. And how about a nice Kenny Lofton? Same set. Nice chrome Kenny Lofton. How about a nice chrome cone? Chrome cone. Again, this is one of those, I just thought it looked really cool. All-Star Game. Classic swings of Eric the Red. Man, I wish his career didn't get derailed. I would love to see what he did for a full, healthy career. He would have been, probably, I'm going to say probably would have been a Hall of Famer if he didn't, didn't get hurt and have his issues with cancer and stuff. I just thought this was cool. You got to go cool Papa Bell. I mean, you got to grab a cool Papa Bell when you see one. So grab a cool Papa Bell. This one is for my set. It's a high number from 2023. So, not sure if I had it or not. So, I just picked it up. Here is Joey Grazadei, whatever his name is. Another first pitch. Here's a Mason Wynn. Heritage. This is the 25th anniversary card. So, grab that. Nice looking there. Did one player for each year of Topps from 52 through 76. Here's an icon of Corbin Carroll. Here's an icon of Mookie Betts. Here is a Shota Imanaga Chrome Sepia Rookie Cup. And one of my favorite non-Yankees, got this beautiful Power Players Jose Ramirez in the chrome treatment. Great looking cards. When I saw these first, I got them in that celebration pack of Topps, and I really dug this insert. I'm like, that would look really cool in chrome, and they did it in chrome, so that's a really just very eye-catching. Here's an all-etch Jose Ramirez. So I try to pick up Jose Ramirez when I can. Here's a David Robinson from 1990 Fleer. The Admiral. Here's a beautiful Billy Martin. Look, doing what he did best. Arguing with the umps. 82 Donruss. Awesome card. Awesome card. Here's a Bobby Cox Heritage card. Again, I got to see if I need that in the set. I think it's like 1960. So I think it's like 2009. How about a Gary Payton rookie card? Haha. Look, he's on the big old cell phone. It's green, just like the Supersonics. It's just a cool card. So I got the Gary Payton and his teammate, the Rainmaker, Sean Kemp. These guys are fantastic to watch back in the day. Fantastic. Sean Kemp was one of my favorites. He was cool. This, I think, is a 61 Fleer. The baseball greats. I didn't have one in the collection, so I saw this. Again, it was $1. Marty Marion. I probably should have done a little research before I showed you, but there it is. So I added one of those to the collection. And here's a Todd Helton from Bowman. 97, I think, and 98 Bowman. Todd Helton, Hall of Famer, all-time Rocky player. How about a Freeman McNeil sticker? I think these are like 82 or 83 Topps. Again, that goes in the one franchise binder of the Jets. Very underrated player. Maglio Ordonez Bowman rookie card. Very underrated player. He had a really solid season. A solid career. Many solid seasons. Very good player. This one was cool. I mean, how can you pass this up? I mean, this is a classic image from the old days in football. Y.A. Tittle kneeling on the ground, bloodied and battered. How can you not love that? I had to grab that. Just such a great image. These Upper Deck masterpieces, are exactly that. They are masterpieces. So there's the back of it. Just, I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I grabbed them. Like, I'm getting that. Here's a select Ricky. Don't know if I had that in the PC, so I just grabbed it anyway. Beautiful card. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. I love how they outlined Ricky and how it kind of like, it highlights him like that. Just a really beautiful card. Love it, love it, love it. How about a Mo Vaughn? This is a great swing. This is just an awesome card. I have a few of these. I don't know what the Sweet Stroke. Oh, Sweet Strokes. Sweet Strokes. Look at that thing, dude. That is. Oh, that is sick. That is just a beautiful card. Shout out to Mr. Fisher Bike. I know he's a big Mo Vaughn guy. That is just such a beautiful card. Love that. See, I buy Red Sox cards sometimes. See? Because I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the game. And that is just a great baseball card. Doesn't matter who it is. It's a great baseball card. It looks awesome. It draws in the eyes. It draws in the eyes. How about this cool Carlos Delgado Bowman catching? You don't see that too often. That is great. That is great. How about, I try to do this. I try every time I go to a show to rescue some vintage, some well-loved vintage, and I've been a little lackadaisical about it the last few shows I've been to, but today I was able to rescue a few well-loved vintage. How about this beautiful 1965 Gil Hodges that is shaped like a playing card? Love it. Love it. And then we got the 1966 Don Drysdale that's really written on and just battered and beaten down. And a 96 Topps Barry Bonds. Hold on a second. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. I have to make this in two because I got a phone call during my last video, which I had to take. I had to take the call because never mind. So where were we since I got so rudely interrupted by a phone call? All right, next we've got Power, the Topps Finest insert, Jim Thome. Again, very underrated in terms of the hobby. I think he's underrated. Gotta love Jim Thome, man. Just gotta love him. So I try to get his cards when I see it. Here's a 2011 Topps Chrome Ichiro. A 1990, yeah, I think this is a 1990 O-Pee-Chee Mario Lemieux. Very cool. How about a 1986 Warren Moon? One of my favorite, if not my favorite, football designs. Love the 86 Topps design. Awesome stuff there. And how about a Matt Cain rookie? Matt Cain played his entire career for the Giants. And a Steve Sachs 82 Donruss rookie. Rookie of the year. Steve Sachs. Here's a Marcus Allen in the 86 Topps. Love that set. How about Eric Dickerson? Those are my jam years. My jam years. Marlins. Henley Ramirez, rookie card, 2006 Topps. A Will Warren rookie from this year's Chrome. Actually, is that a refractor? That is a refractor, so it's a rookie refractor. How about a Barry Sanders, second year? Where's his rookie? This is his rookie card. That's his rookie card. I think, did he have one in the 89? I think he may have had one in the 89 update. So, you know how it goes with that. How about another Sean Kemp? 90 Fleer. There we go. That looks like a rookie card to me. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And this one I bought because actually right over here, and this is something I've had, and I just decided to put it in here. This I bought because, look in the picture, the large glove, his 1986 Fleer, large glove. So those are kind of like, strange bedfellows, whatever you want to say, kind of, they go together. So I did that for that. Again, I do these weird things, so I like that kind of stuff. I'm very, very observant. I'm very observant. So, and it's card 666. Ooh, evil, evil. Just a beautiful Jim Kelly from Fleer Metal. Like that a lot. Another Barry Sanders rookie card. Pro set, I know, but I like those early pro sets. Here's a cool Wade Boggs, Exciting Stars in the Cage. And here's a nice one. I always grab these when I can. How about a Robin Roberts Legends short print variation? That is a sweet one. Those I jump on, you know that, fellas. How about a beautiful 1978 OPC Don Baylor? And how about this beautiful, recent Stadium Club of Hank Aaron with the Bat Racks? Great stuff, guys. So, yeah, those are all like dollar box finds, and didn't pay $1 for all that stuff. I got deal on, both vendors gave me deals, so I definitely paid under $1 for each of those cards. The 25 for $1 guy wasn't there today. He wasn't there. So I didn't have those 4-cent cards today. Sorry to break it to you. How about this beautiful? These are these I bought off of one vendor, and then this last one. So this is all one vendor. He had some really nice, some nice vintage. So you mixed it up a little bit. We got a little modern, a little ultra modern, a little vintage. Do it all because we love it all. We love it all. Love it all. How about this beautiful 1970 Craig Nettles? How about this beautiful, beautiful 1971 Juan Marichal? I don't think I had that one for the set. So pick that up. And how about, this is really nice, this 1970 Topps Johnny Bench All-Star card. Beautiful, beautiful card. It's a semi-high number. Gorgeous. Didn't have this in the PC. 1972 Thurman Munson in action. Gorgeous. How about this beautiful 1969 Nick Buonaconti? Great looking card. I'm slow burning that set as well. It's my birth year. And this gorgeous 1967 Louis Tiant. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. And the last one from this vendor, how about this beautiful 1971 Topps Bob Gibson? What a great action photo. 71 has just some of the best action photos. Remember, card number 5, Thurman Munson. First action photo on a baseball card. Yep. Last thing from the show today. Here is a cherry breaker. I picked up this beautiful, and this I got this from Dylan. This is Brandon's baseball cards, his brother. He had this really cool strip card that I bought. It is a 1927 W560 of Henry Johnson of the New York Yankees. So I definitely wanted to get one of those into the PC. And now I have one, which is cool. I know there's a bunch of other strip cards, which I'd love to try to get a couple other ones. But so that's a really cool one. Obviously, blank back. And just a little bit on Henry Johnson. I did a little research for him before I did the video. So he was born and died in Bradenton, Florida, which is about an hour and a half north of where I live. And he played in the league from 1925 to 1939. He came up with the Yankees. He played with them the longest. And he played for the Red Sox, the Philadelphia A's, and then the Reds. His one-loss record, he was a pitcher. He kind of did a little starting, some middle relief, and some closing. He was a 63-56 pitcher. He had 568 strikeouts, and he had a 4.75 ERA, so nothing to write home about, but he did play in MLB. He hit. He was a hitting, back then they hit. He had a 215 average, not shabby for a pitcher. He had 2 career home runs and 32 RBIs. So that is Henry Johnson, and I'm really psyched to add that to my PC, try to get a sample of everything that I can. And it's a Yankee, so that's a great addition to the Yankee PC. So that's that. And then a few things I picked up from Mike O this week. Got them in the mail. Picked up this Kyle Schwarber for my second Heritage set. It's silly, right? So I know. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. So we're going to put that right there in that pile. This cool Ben Rice Arrivals from Topps Finest. Very nice. And this awesome Ricky throwing out the first pitch, baby. Ricky being Ricky. And a Don Mattingly Chrome Allen and Ginter from 2020. Yeah, that I did not have. So able to add a nice Donnie shiny card. And a Johan Santana from Topps Archives, or Archivas. And a Bryce Harper Strokes insert from Topps Chrome. Nice shiny card there, almost a refractor. Doesn't say refractor on it, but man, that's almost a refractor. Beautiful Stat Stars, Own the Game. This beautiful Michael Westbrook. Great looking card right there. Love that. And another things I've been lackadaisical on is the Topps Living set. I try to pick up Hall of Famers when I can, Yankees and A's, and I just have not. But I did pick this one up off of Mike O. It's the beautiful Dick Allen. That's actually a really beautiful looking card. I like that a lot. Yeah, I need to get back on the bandwagon for the Topps Living set. Been a little slow going. That's it, guys. As I splice this together, this is probably a good 40 to 50 minutes of your life. That if you stuck through the whole thing, I give you kudos, man. I give you kudos, and I give you thanks from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate if you watched the entire video. I am going to definitely shut my mouth now. I'm going to go. May the cardboard God shine down upon each and every one of you. Enjoy your collections. Have fun with your collections. Get in there and mess with your collections. And that's all I got. So you know what? We're going to definitely go out with this tonight. I got to go out with the strip card that I added. And glad to have it. Bought it off a great guy. So support your local vendors and dealers, especially if you know them somehow. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.